Alexander's divine light decimated the Militesi border fortress and its environs. Not only did the Divine Light attack leave the 106th and 107th Imperial Brigades invading Rubrum in tatters, it also devastated the 3rd Brigade, deployed to the rear of the border fortress. Only hours after crossing over Rubrum's border, the Imperial troops that yet survived fled back across the border into Milites.
There's nobody left alive.
How unbelievable. So I am to survive after this vast reprisal? But this defeat is too great to overcome.
I see. So this is divine will. After a life of eons, it is finally over. I can at last see my destiny. I feel so cold.
The Militesi force crumbled before Alexander, the Eidolon summoned by the Lassie Setsna, and began withdrawing troops from the border. Upon hearing the news, the Concordian forces in the east began falling back. Victory belonged to Rubrum on this day.
Walk on, wandering souls, for your respite we pray. Let our humble song clear your hearts of dismay. Rekindle the flame in your souls and set you free. So walk on and become the light that guides the way.
Our crying won't help anything.
We just need to remember that they lived here, In our world, in our time.
In our hearts, we will honor them, as we continue to proceed forward. That's all. Oh.
Not only were the realms of Milites and Concordia crippled by heavy casualties in the Battle of Big Bridge, their soldiers suffered an emotional blow as well. Troops from both countries came to fear the Eidolon. Although inferior from the onset in military skills, Rubrum began overwhelming the Militesi Concordian coalition. The Dominion forces successfully marched into Concordia's capital, but once there, they were met by the fierce resistance of Celestia and the Azure Dragon. Soon afterwards, the Azure Peristyllium surrendered, while still under siege. The Consortium of Eight was hesitant about Concordia's surrender, issued behind closed gates. But they eventually deemed Concordia incapable of further resistance and declared victory.
Just a little further! This is it. But it should be enough.
I suppose this is reprisal for always fighting on the front lines. Perhaps my one regret is...
So, this is truly reprisal.
General?
Marshal Sid, it's an Ultima bomb. An MA took a malfunctioning prototype high into the atmosphere.
I see.
We've now lost all
So
ground
he's
contact,
gone.
and it won't answer any of our hails.
With loud noise, the wheels of time turn, carving out hours that cannot return. 1, 2, 3, 4. The time is ripe. The first seal is opened, and the voice of thunder is heard throughout the world.
In other words, this is the answer.
When 9 lessons are happened, the dead circumcision shall stir, and the seal of creation will take on itself. In all the